Hello everyone, it's Robin Dudley House, the Artsy Bohemian. I have some journals to sell. I don't sell my journals very often, but I just have to, get rid of some things. Not get rid of, but it's just time. So I'm going to be showing you 4 different journals. Some of them I'm adding extra goodies with. I'm going to start with the first one. And all of these journals are classes that I've taught, either online, that are still available. So if you want to learn how to make this journal and these textiles, it is available in my online store, online school, I should say, workshop. So this is all hand dyed. All of the fabrics are dyed, and I'm going to be giving you a nice little selection of hand dyed velvets and vintage trims, and even my coveted little snippet rolls that I make. All in vibrant colors. So I'm going to go through this. This has all vintage, not vintage, all velvet trim that has been hand dyed by me. The tabs on here are all handmade by me. And maybe we should pull this out a little bit. We're all handmade also in the class. And I made the journal so that you can actually use it to draw in or write your thoughts or paint. This was made in the class as well. It's like a 3-dimensional velvet heart that I hand sewed beads and vintage mother of pearl sequins on here with this really old forget-me-not little bundle of flowers. It's very fragile, and a little metal leaf in the top here with beading. Also, this was all hand dyed. So there's nothing in here really like a regular, it's not a junk journal, it's an actual journal that you can use. So there's just a couple of things in here that you can use as pockets, so I'll go over that. This is a hand-stitched little embellishment that I put on here. And this is like a little pin holder. You can put little pins or safety pins in there if you want to. There's some snippet tabs on here that are cuts from the snippets that I made. And this is some mulberry paper. So there's 5 signatures in here, and each signature has 5 pages. So there's 50 basically. And there's nice heavy 140-pound watercolor paper, some vintage music paper, and then a lot of the pages have this tiny little baby pom-poms on them. There are a few little baubles on here, and you can take them off if they bother you. There's some hand-dyed, coffee-dyed paper, and it's basically the same paper. I did do a wash on some of the watercolor paper so that you can just draw, doodle, or paint if you want to. So they're kind of ready to go. Here's a shisha mirror. So I'm going to just go through all the pages. I did some sewing on them, so there is a little bit of decoration, but it's still, like I said, you can use it. It's more useful. A lot of the pockets are just made with some vintage laces. These are all little snippets that I dyed. Some more hand-dyed paper. This is all dyed paper. And I had painted the top. Well, I'm going to have to undo that there. With some gold paint. Some of it kind of stuck. Here's a pocket here. Just going to put that to the side. I have these tiny little sequined pieces from an old sari. More sewing on here, and a snippet with a bauble. Some journal jewelry. Like I said, if you want to learn how to make this journal, it's in my online class at artsybohemian.com. And if you're new, you can get a 15% discount on any one class that I have on there. yeah, there's another pocket. I'm not going to go through the rest of the pages. They're basically all the same. Ready for you to create some artwork, and this is also hand dyed. And then I'm going to give you my very, very coveted bunch of hand dyed silks. These were all white, and it's a rayon silk velvet, and it's just luscious. So you're going to get a nice little stash of my hand-dyed silks that I never give to anybody. But like I said, I have an abundance of things now. So this is a burnt velvet where they burn away the different parts in it. Makes a design. You've probably seen that before. And here's some vintage doilies that I had dyed. All of these are cotton, so they take the dye really well. Some Venetian lace trims. This is from an old kind of a fillet doily. More trims. And then some really luscious colors here, like super juicy colors. Wouldn't this be fun? These be fun to use in your next journal. Very, very bright. I love this. I was going to make some kind of little tassel, but I kind of just like the simplicity of the way the journal looks. I didn't want to add anything to it because of the colors on it are so gorgeous. So I guess I should show you these here too. All these bright little snippets that you can make a snippet with. A snippet strip, I call them. So you get all of these, and here's some just luscious colors of some twill tape that I dyed, and little strips of, they're anywhere from 6 to maybe 2 feet long. This one's probably about 2 feet. And some other colors here, and they're all going to go in this super kind of annoying color, this envelope, which is cool, but it kind of hurts your eyes. So I'm going to put all of those in that bag, in that envelope, and that will be part of the stash that you'll get. Alright, so the next one is this journal that I just taught. I'm going to be selling this, and it comes with this adorable box. I'm going to kind of go through it quickly because you've probably seen this recently. I posted a flip through a couple months ago, but it's a kind of a shaker style ephemera journal with all kinds of fun goodies in it, and lots and lots of time, several weeks it took to make this and the box. So you just kind of look at it, you can see all the work that I've done on it just on the front cover. So this is the journal, and you can add to it. There's lots of cute little pockets. It's not, the colors aren't what I normally do. I thought I would try a new type of Halloween, and I used a lot of Frank Garcia's adorable papers from his Luna collection from last year. I also made my own. These are great journaling cards. I made those specifically for this class. There's a lot of dies in here, die cuts that I made. This is one of my own digitals, and lots of little pockets. I used the Graphics 45 journal in a box, I think it was, but I kind of rigged it so it didn't actually fit in the box. Yeah, so it's just cute. It's fun. This is another cute shaker, a little jack-o'-lantern shaker. Lots of lace, very girly. There's a little, oh, there's supposed to be something in there that fell out. It looks like there's a nice little pocket here. Some cute little envelopes. I'm going to have to figure out what I had in there. And, yeah. Another little pocket on this side. with a cute little journaling card and little Tim Holtz dolls. And these holographic envelopes come off. You can take this one off. And here's a cute twist and pop little envelope here, or pocket. Opens like that. And this shaker comes off. It's magnetic. Just like pops right on there. And then there's a nice cute little stack of journaling cards, little like postcards that I made. And then a cute spool or bobbin or thread holder with some black thread in there. More tags, more really pretty lace. The links for these will be down below. They're not going to be in my Etsy store. They're going to go straight to my PayPal account. So even if you don't have a PayPal account, you can use a credit card. But the link will be down below. And I'll tell you the names of each one. I think there's going to be pictures. I've never done it this way before, so there's going to be pictures, and it'll probably be obvious by the pictures, but I'll put a name down below for each one. So this is the pink and black Spooky Cute journal, and the other one, the one with all the hand-dyed textiles, is my hand-dyed journal. I think that's what it's called. I wrote it down somewhere. Let's see, hand-dyed velvet journal and hand-dyed textiles. Yeah. I wasn't very creative with my names. And this is a cute folio that has lots of pockets in it and little tags to journal on. Here, this comes out. Another cute journaling tag. All of this just has lots of fun little tags in it with snippets on it. Here and here. Some tickets. This is cute too. This opens up and there's a little bit of some hand-colored pumpkins in there. And another holographic tag with that cute little girl. This just closes like that. And this is another tag here. These are little flip-outs, little envelope flip-outs. And they have tags inside of them. And there's pockets on either side too. With just some fun ephemera from Frank Garcia and also Tim Holtz. And just some plain ones that I made. And the little kitty cats are die cuts, and they have little this one has little googly eyes, and I did a little bit more of a hand colored faux stamp there. Cute. It's super cute and real chunky. And then it comes with this adorable box, which is very interactive. Just lots and lots of pretty fluffy, girly pink flowers, bows, ribbons. I hand colored the cute little paper doll, and this is a journal topper. So I made these digitals, and they're little journaling cards. So that slips right in there, and then this opens. It doesn't open all the way because of all the flowers I have on here, but there's a pocket on this side with another holographic pocket with some fun stuff in there. And I'm going to probably add some more Frank Garcia ephemera in here. Another cute little journaling card on this side. And then on the inside is the box. This has lace on all the sides, and I did sign it. And there's pearl bottoms to the box. And then you're going to get all this lovely vintage, some of this vintage textiles, and some little journaling cards, like a little journaling notebook. This is avocado dyed paper. and I made this little silk ribbon rose or silk fabric rose. You'll get this adorable little pin cushion, so cute. Has these cute little scissors on it. It's all very old. It's probably from the 50s, maybe 40s. Isn't that adorable? I've had it forever. I just put it in there because it's pink. And it's a little grungy looking because it is old, so don't expect it to be pristine. And I made this little felt pin. And then this is really cute. There's a little pop-up here with a bat and some little paper flowers. And it's attached to this little, you can take it off with a paper clip. But it's a little journaling card. It's kind of cute. I made that too. And then there's another stack of, I'm not going to undo these, but they're really cute postcards that I made. Little kind of spooky cute with faux stamps. And here's another one with all kinds of cute stuff in here. And some vintage doily snippets. And this is really cute too. I put this in here because it has pink on it. I don't know what it was. It looks like it was a sample of some kind of lotion maybe. It says Handlo. And it's from Beauty Counselor. I think that's what it says. So cute though. It's glass. And I put some old pearls in there from a necklace. And some rose petals that I coffee dyed. So you're going to get all of this and the journal. And this is the spooky cute pink and black journal and box. And then the next one is one that I just finished making. This was my popular junk journal classes for Halloween. It's called the Witch Hat Society. This is, I have two, so this is the second one I made. Because every time I teach a class, I have to send the original sample to the store. And so sometimes I try to make a duplicate because I need to put kits together. So that's what I did with this. So I don't need two. So, it comes with this really cool, I hope this is not blurry, tassel that has some hand-stamped little tags on there. I love little rusty pieces, so I put one on there because I like the way they sound. A rusty little bell, a glass bead from the Czech Republic, and a little vial. So there's some fun things on there. And this has a bulb pin that you can detach if that bothers you. So this is very interactive, multi-dimensional. There's lots of journaling space in here in small journals. Like there's at least 3 journals. I think there's 3 journals in here, but they're all little. So this comes off, and this comes off with that's a hidden paper clip. And I made this little book, made it look like it's like old leather. And you can journal in this. So I hand stamped all the pages. There's 8 pages in here, I think. And just did a little bit of stamping so you can use it. And then it gets just snapped right on there. There's a tag in here that I did a little punch out on. So that's the first part. Here's the second part. So this has lots of doodads in here. So this opens, and this is a copy of one of my old Halloween postcards. And then I just glued it to the back of some cardstock and then put postcard or stamped postcard on there. This is a very old, like from the 50s, I think, envelope that I've decorated. And then there's a double pocket on here, so it goes this way and then this way. And here's the third part. That's a very old bingo card. It's original. And then there's goodies in here. So this is new. Both of these are new. I got this from a Halloween store that's Halloween all year round in Burbank, California. And it's kind of a creepy replica, it looks like, of an old image, maybe a painting or something. So there's it says Grave Digger on here. Here's a sticker, that's new. Decorated collage, this pocket here. And I think I have something else in here. Just a hand-stamped image of a palmistry. All stenciled. There's a cool little lame or silver spider on here with very delicate dies of spider webs. And another pocket with some die cuts on here and lace. And then there's a journaling card on here. So this is a time card that I have dyed with coffee and then put this candle on here, and you can write on the back of that. It's all decorated on this side. This is a vintage, an authentic vintage trick or treat bag. And there's a pocket. You can take the bag out if you want to. It's on top of a very old Agatha Christie book page called Funerals Are Fatal. And another tag that's been dyed. You can journal on this side. This is a very old ledger paper from the 1800s. And here's another little book I made, and that goes inside of a pocket. From a Grimm, the background is from a Grimm's fairy tale book. And then this is an image from one of my postcards that I copied. And I just think she looks very mysterious, so I used her for this particular little booklet. And you can journal in this. It's been spritzed with a little bit of coffee as well. Very small. So even though there's lots of flips and flops and pockets in this junk journal, you can actually journal in it. And the way you close it is you go right, left, right, left, right, left. And then this all ties together here. But I'm not going to do that right now. And then this opens. This is a fun thing that I do in lots of my journal classes where we do the accordion page. And there's some great bookmarks in here. Just fun little things that you can use for whatever. They've been collaged and stamped and dyed. And here's a little pocket here. So that closes, and then the back is this adorable, a book. And I just finished this tonight, and I love the way it came out. It's different from the original. This is a stamp set from Art Foamies, and I'm in love with these Art Foamies. I'll have to do a tutorial on them at some point. But this is from Debbie Aspinall, I believe. I'll have to just double check. I don't want to... KP Wendy Aspinall, and it's just like magic when you use acrylic paint. And I stamped it on a recycled cardboard that I had from some packaging. I liked it because of the tiny old-fashioned writing, and I just love the way it came out. So this has been hand stamped. And it's pretty stiff. I reinforced it so it won't be floppy. And there's this huge belly band that encases this junk journal. So, oops, was that supposed to go in there? The video stopped, so I had to restart it. So, this comes out like this, and this was underneath here, so that fits in here. It's just a bag that I dyed with coffee, so you can use that for whatever. So there's lace trim on the side, and this just kind of came off. I might have to redo that. A nice collage with lots of recycled and repurposed papers. So it's going to look kind of torn and ripped because it is torn and ripped. And that's on purpose. And I hand dyed all of it. It's all coffee dyed. Repurposed cardboard and envelopes and junk mail and just fun stuff. So there's a multi-layered collage going on here. And there's mica with a vintage image of some ladies that I got from a flea market, and cheesecloth and old lace, funerals or fatal again, and just all kinds of fun things. Mother of pearl buttons on here. And this one you can actually write in as well and journal and maybe even paint, because this is on some nice watercolor paper. So I just made it very simple. There's pockets everywhere, pockets here, vintage, that 1897 ledger paper. Here's some crinkly parchment paper that I've dyed with coffee. More coffee dyed paper here as well, and this flaps open like that. And here's a fun pocket in the center of the journal with another pocket that you can put things in. All junk mail that I've stamped and collaged on. These are so much fun to make. It has some sewing on it. A lot of the stamps I use are from Red Lead, which I love. Red Lead Paper Works. Another sticker. And a bookmark with some snippets of old laces. Another bookmark. And this flaps open, so if you want to paint on here, you can. It's watercolor. So this is the Witch Hat Society Junk Journal. And this ties in a kind of an interesting way. So this tie here goes in the front, so everything stays together. And it's been hand stamped. It says Haunted Moons, and there's little spiders on it. And then this wide black ribbon holds the accordion in place. So that'll be tied when you get it. And the last one, this was a class that I was supposed to teach right before the pandemic, and it was an art retreat, and it didn't go through, obviously, and I'm probably not going to teach it, and I just, I can't keep everything. So it's a really pretty journal. It's like a traveler's notebook size, kind of, but it's a folio. So the technique I was going to teach was collaging and making your own collage fabric with vintage papers and laces and stuff. So that's what it is. It's all papers that I had made into kind of a fabric. It's not really a fabric, but it's a method of turning like a long sheet of lots of different collage papers into a cover for a journal. So there's vintage wallpaper on there and old papers here and here. It's a little bit of collage here. Oops, I hope I'm right out of the frame. And it opens up, and there's more collage here, and it opens up like this. So this is, again, you can actually work in this. There are some watercolor papers and different other types of papers in here that you can write and then also paint. Cute little pocket. This is a collage I did a long time ago that I shrunk down. And I did a little bit of a flower on here. A watercolor flower. There's some collage on this side. And hand-dyed papers. There's some rice paper in here. Some nice papers. Time card. Oh, I forgot I had this in here. Another pocket made from envelope. So, I don't even know how many pages are in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not going to count that. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, plus pockets and this cute envelope. And then this is, you know, Tim Holtz, the faux old wallpaper. And then this is kind of cool. This was kind of the technique I was really liking, and I've never taught it before. You can look it up on YouTube. I can't remember the exact name because it's Chinese. But basically, there's pockets that open here. There's little boxes, I should say. And originally it was used for sewing utensils and needles and threads. So it opens like this, and I just put some things in here, some tea and a little collaged tag and some other little doodads in here. So it opens like that, and this is all with paper. So it closes, and then these open again. So I'm going to put these on top. So this is all closed down because the boxes that are on top will flap open. So you do this like this. So these open like that. Isn't that cute? I know you've probably seen this before, but there's 2 of them. So there's 3 boxes that open up. And like I said, they are paper. So the way that I close this back up to make sure that they don't flap open is I put these paper clips on these little journaling cards. So it keeps everything down and it won't open. And then it goes like that. And then I put this ribbon on here with a tag. And then I'm also going to give with this particular journal some laces and trims. Some of them are old, some of them aren't. And be careful, I just poked myself. I pinned it with a corsage pin. So here's some kind of Venetian style lace that you can actually dye if you wanted to. Some ruffled lace. This is kind of a longer applique. This is kind of interesting. Maybe I'll undo this here. It looks like it might have been some kind of collar. I don't know how old that is. And some pretty fabric that you can use for a journal. This is an old pink cotton doily, just like the colors. There are little stains on it because it is old. And then another doily here. So we all love doilies, don't we? You can use them for so many fun things. So that's what I have right now. I will be listing these not in my Etsy shop like I normally do. There's going to be a button down below with the description of each listing, and there's only 4 of them today. I will be listing more things hopefully I'll be able to come back on YouTube and list some more things. But this one, I think I'm just calling this Mixed Media Collage Journal and Vintage Textiles. Maybe I'll put pink in there somewhere too. But like I said, there should be pictures too. And then this is the hand-dyed velvet journal and hand-dyed textiles. You get that bundle of little textiles that goes with it. Oh, excuse me. Also, you're going to get this package of goodies, little Halloween goodies with the Witch Hat Society journal, which is this one. And then the pink, the black and pink Spooky Cute journal and box. So I will be listing those down below. I'm hoping that you got my email that I sent out so that you have a chance to get any one of these. And I really thank you for watching. If you have questions, just let me know. Hopefully before this goes live. I'm hoping to get this video out at 10 o'clock in the morning. So, and that's California time. So I'll see you later. I forgot to mention also that the shipping, I'll be shipping to United States, Canada, Europe, or Australia. But if you're from Canada, Europe, or Australia, there'll be a shipping fee that I will have to tack on to the extra fee once the payment goes through. And that, I don't think that will be visible on the payment site, but I just wanted to let you know that.